Hello friends, welcome to Easy Homemade Projects. In today's video, I will show you that how you can draw a schematic diagram using Easy EDA free online software, and then how you can make a good looking PCB design like this one, and then how you can order it to JLC PCB for physical PCBs. So please watch the complete video. Okay guys, so first of all we will need to go to easyeda.com. As you can see here, this one is their official website. So this one is the homepage of their website. You will need to log into their website. I already logged in, but the login procedure is very simple and easy, pretty similar to any other website. You can also download the PC version of the software by pressing this download tab. For online schematic and PCB designing, we will need to click on this tab, and after that you will see these two options. This one is student edition and this one is pro edition. I personally like student edition because it is very simple and easy to use, but obviously the pro edition have many more features and designing capabilities. So now I will select this student edition. A new window will open like this, and here we can create our new project. This window will appear, so we can change or rename our project here, and after that we can save it. After saving the project, this window will appear. Before starting our schematic diagram, let me tell you about the tabs and the menus on this page. So first of all, you can see here project tab. So all your saved projects will be appear here, and the next tab is design manager. All your placed components and their wiring nets will be appear here, and the next tab is common library, which consists of all commonly used components like ground, the resistor, and all these capacitors, male and female header pins, some LEDs, voltage regulators, and these LCDs. So we can choose any commonly used components from this library. And the next is main library of EasyEDA and lcsc.com. So we can choose any component, or we can search any component by typing any keyword here. For example, if I want to search a transistor like BC547, so I will put this here and then I will search. As you can see, all these options are displayed here, so I can choose anyone. We can also check the price and the availability of the component. As you can see, this component is 1990 in stock, and this is the price. You can check the symbol and the footprint and also the physical shape of the component. So after selecting this, you can place it to your schematic diagram. You can zoom in and zoom out with the mouse wheel. You can drag and the entire page with right mouse button, and you can select any component with left mouse button. And the next tab is LCSC official website link, and the other next is JLC PCB official website link. So here are some menus pretty similar to any other software. So the first one is file menu. So we can create new project, schematic, PCB, symbol, footprint, or 3D model. We can also open an existing EasyEDA file or any other project from these PCB designing softwares. We can also save, import, and export in this menu. And the next menu is edit menu. So we can perform all these functions here, and we can also use these shortcuts to perform all these actions. And the next menu is place menu. So we can place all these things in this menu. We can also use these shortcuts, and we can also use all these tools with the help of this wiring tool and this drawing tool. The next menu is format menu, so we can change the rotation and alignment of any component. Let me show you. For example, here you can see this resistor. So if we want to rotate this, we can rotate it from here, or we can simply press the space button on keyboard to rotate the component. We can also use all these options in this menu. And the next menu is about the visibility of the page. You can also check this out. And the next menu is design menu. So after creating the schematic diagram, we will need to convert this schematic diagram to PCB. So we can click on this tab. The next menu is tool menu. So you can simulate your project in this menu, and you can also use all these functions. And the next menu is fabrication. So you can simply export your bill of materials. Also you can order your parts and PCBs. In advanced menu, you can use all these functions, and in setting menu, you can change the shortcuts and the user preferences, system settings, and these language settings. So guys, that's it for the menus and the tabs. So now let me tell you a little bit about the workplace of the software. So you can draw your schematic here inside this box, and if you think that your schematic will be larger than this box, so you can change the size of this box. Simply click on this, and on the right side you can change the size of this box, as you can see here. Here on the right side you will see all the properties of the selected object. For example, if I place a resistor here and then I select it, you can see that all the properties of this resistor are visible on the right side. Similarly, you can see all the properties of any component on this side. Okay guys, so now we are going to start drawing our schematic diagram. So first of all, we will place all the required components. We can also choose components from their subcategories. As I told you before that we can rotate any component by pressing spacebar on the keyboard. Now we will place 3 resistors. And now a ground and a DC power jack. Okay guys, so I placed all the required components. So now we will make the wiring connections using wiring tool. So this tool will be used. Our simple schematic diagram is complete. So now we will convert it to a beautiful PCB design. At this point, we can also export the bill of material file by pressing this icon. If you notice that any component is missing information here, so you can easily assign a component from LCSC library. As you can see that these 1K resistors have no part assigned yet. So we can assign a part from LCSC library by clicking on this link. So a page will open like this. So we can explore the part. As you can see that part number is assigned correctly. So now we will convert this schematic to PCB design. We can click on this icon, or we can simply select it from design tab. A new window will appear like this one. So you can change the size and shape of PCB here. like rectangular, circular, round rectangular, and even custom PCB. So I will choose this round rectangular. Here we can set the width of PCB, and here we can set the height of PCB, and here we can set the corner radius of PCB. Now we will place all these components inside this PCB. Here are all the required tools to make the PCB. So first of all, here is a track tool. So we can draw all the tracks with the help of this tool. We can draw pads, and we can place any text. We can draw all these shapes, and we can make holes with this tool, and we can also import a logo to PCB with this tab. And similarly, you can see all the layers of PCB here. So you can choose any layer to edit by selecting it from here, like this one. And you can also hide or unhide any layer by pressing this I button. So now we will draw the tracks to our PCB. There are two ways to draw the tracks on PCB. The one is manual and the other one is automatic. So I will tell you about both of them. First of all, if you want to draw tracks manually, you will need to choose this tool, and here you can change the width of the track. Currently it is 0.25 millimeters. I will set it to 1 millimeter, and here you can change the angle of the track. I will leave it as it is. First of all, we will need to select the layer to draw tracks. So currently, first of all, we will select the bottom layer. These blue and white lines will guide you to draw the tracks. So guys, this is how you can draw the tracks manually. Now we can check the DRC errors. As you can see, there is no DRC error. Let me tell you about the automatic method. So first we will need to unroute this, and now we will auto route. Here you can also change the properties, and then you can start. As you can see, auto routing is also complete with 0 DRC errors. Now we will put some text on our PCB. First we will select top silk layer, and then this text here, and then we double click on it to edit. We can change the size of text from here, like this. And now we will make the holes at the corners of the PCB with this tool. And now we will save it. Okay guys, our PCB is now complete. Now we can check it in 2D and 3D view with these options. So this one is 2D view, and here is the 3D view. As you can see, our PCB is looking good. Now I will tell you that how we can export the Gerber files, and then how we can order them to JLC PCB for physical PCBs. Here you can see a Gerber icon, so click on that. So you will see a window like this one. So at this point you can download your Gerber files, or simply you can order them to JLC PCB by clicking on this link. A new JLC PCB page will open like this one, and it will automatically upload your Gerber files. So here you can change some PCB parameters like the thickness of the PCB and the color of the PCB. So nothing else need to change. And if you don't want PCB assembly, then you can simply uncheck this icon, and you will get your 5 pieces of high quality PCBs just in $2. So after that you can save it to cart, and after that make a payment and place your order. So guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you will like this tutorial, and after watching this tutorial you will be able to design your first PCB. So guys, share this video with your friends and don't forget to subscribe.